Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Maya and Sarah, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Maya's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and little bits of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Sarah is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Maya is going to go home with her very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session tomorrow. Now, she is sitting very nicely at Sarah's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Maya heel, and Sarah will step up. Maya now has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, but staying with you. And when you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So this makes walking her much more of a pleasure and less of a drag. She's not pulling you down the street. She's walking nicely at your left. She's maintaining pace with you. And whether you're a power walker or whether you're walking with a neighbor and talking, she should always be matching pace with you. This is the sit-stay. It is a hand and a voice command, and your homework is going to be to lengthen out the amount of time that she can hold it and the distance that you can go. And you can practice that command indoors as well as outdoors. And they take off heeling again. And you can't hear Sarah talking to her. That's why I'm telling you what the commands are, because we don't yell at the dogs. We keep our tone pretty even. Sarah leaves her in another sit-stay. And this time, instead of returning back to her, Sarah will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. And she's been taught to come and sit, not come and launch herself at you. Nice heeling. When Sarah stops, nice sit. She's going to leave her in another stay. She walks out to the end of her training leash. When we do the recall, we do use her name. It's Maya Come. There's a lot of traffic out front today. It's Sunday afternoon, and there's a lot of people leaving town. And I think because it's a really nice day, their windows are open, so they're yelling and you can hear music playing. So she's a little bit distracted, but she's still doing her commands. Now this is your down command. Left open palm, straight down toward the ground, the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay when you're practicing at home. Again, you can practice indoors as well as outdoors. When Sarah returns back to her, she walks right back to her shoulders. It's usually so quiet back here, but the traffic is so heavy today. Everybody's leaving all the different resorts down here. And so there's more traffic and noise back here than we normally hear. This is down and stay. So even while distracted, she's actually doing really well. I'm pleased with how she's doing. I wish it was a quieter day. But your life's not going to be distraction-free either. Sarah will call her out of that down, bring her right in and have her sit. Now we've demonstrated for you her heeling, her automatic sit, her sit and stay, her sit, stay, and come, her down stay, and her down stay and come. These are the commands that you're going to be putting into practice at home, both indoors and outdoors, to get the desired behavior from your girl. She's a sweetheart. I think she's had a really good time while she's been here. This afternoon she's going to get her bath. And she will see you tomorrow, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training.